Hello, everybody. Welcome to Diamond Painting Pen Turning Fun. Yes, ma'am and sir. That's what we're going to do. I got to turn the TV down or I'm going to hear myself. Welcome in, everybody. I'll be over to the computer in just a second. Got to clean up here. There we go. I present to you a clean lathe. Oh, what do we got here? Carrie Lynn Leonard. Hey, my friend, would you check your email? Thank you very much. Hello, Joe. Hello, Natty. Good to see you again. Will, always a pleasure to have you in here. Hopefully everybody can hear me. It looks like I'm live, and that's always a good thing. Been working in here all day, little projects, doing some stuff. Let's flip over to the workbench because I got some fun stuff to show you, and then I got to pop some stuff out of the pot. Let's see, what am I doing here? Wow, we got a lot of different cameras here. USB, I think it's this one here. There it is. Okay, so I got the pot right over here. I'm going to release the air. You remember how when you were a kid, and we can say a show of hands, and we all scraped our knee pretty bad now and again, and if you leave it alone, you get that nice big scab on there. And you know how you love to peel that scab off and how satisfying it is to see that pink skin below the scab and you're all healed up? Well, that's fun stuff to do, but I have not skinned my knee for a long time. Hey, Lawrence, welcome in. Cindy Bennett, good to see you. As always, you're going to love some of this, Cindy. Hello, Rebecca. Hello, Tim and Joe and Cindy and everyone she missed. Got it covered, Rebecca. Got it covered. But remember, when you scraped your knee and you got to pull that scab off, this is the funnest thing in the shop. You got a cup full of resin here, and you try to find a little edge, and you just peel it out. And it just comes out like that. It's almost as satisfying as scraping your knee from that old scab that you used to have on your knee. And we've all done it. We're all tomboys and tomgirls and all that different kind of stuff, playing outside, scraping your knee on rocks or cement or who knows what. But that's always fun to do. Like this one here. Ooh, yeah. Ooh, this one's a little toughy one here. Oh, there it goes. Let's see. When did I mix this up? I must have mixed this up. Let's see. This was... when did I mix this up? Carrie was back. She had lunch with Tala. And I was off the podcast. So these might not be ready to come out yet. It is 7 o'clock. Yeah, I'm not sure when I did these. But what we're doing is I actually threw away those other snake things that we did because I didn't like the color combo. The gold wasn't bright enough, all that kind of stuff. Hello, Denise. But so I tossed them, didn't like them, but been casting. This is an old skull that you've seen before that's got it's just full of diamond painting drills. And of course, all the diamond painting goes to your head was the thought behind this. Even though there's some scattered through the bottom, a lot of them scattered in your brain because this is your brain on diamond painting. Is that too cool? Then I was mixing up some stuff and I had a little bit of this sort of a, I don't know what you call it, a metal blue kind of thing. And I had just about this much. And I thought I got to fill it up all the way to the top so I could have the full skull. So I just poured tons of white diamond painting drills round into it. And it did that. And it looked so cool. I thought, wow, that's a pretty neat thing. I'm not really into skulls that much, but it's cool. Then I was casting up Carrie's fourth wing and had a little bit extra of this ghost gold kind of deal. So I made up one of these little pink skulls with, it's the ghost gold with pink drills, different colored pink drills. Mostly the same, so I try to keep them all the same. But that looked pretty cool too. So it's like a little pink diamond painting skull. And then this was my favorite one. This had different color green. So I tried to make it look like a turquoise. And it's got the sparkly 14 karat gold in there. And it just reminded me of Pirates of the Caribbean with the sparkly gold and the different turquoise, fake turquoise diamond painting drills. That came out so cool. Very proud of that one there. Very, very neat stuff. Very fun. Very fun. Those are big enough for walking stick skulls. Yes, absolutely. You could definitely do that. Did we get everybody so far? Yeah, we got a dozen people. Everybody say hi if you got them. Now, let me show you remember that sculptor guy I told you about? His name is Raymond, and he's a sculptor. And for a few years, we were in business together back in Arkansas. He's the talented one. I was just the worker bee. And we used to make differential covers that were sculpted. We even made some sculpted hitch receiver covers. So this is one fully bronze that you would put into your hitch receiver, drive down the road, and this would be staring at you in the back. Too cool. He sculpted this, and then we cast it, or we covered it in rubber, and it's actually two pieces to give a really nice articulating jaw, if you will. And it's all bronze, and we weld this to that one, and then we cast this tube here, and then we welded that. Usually we use steel tubing for that, but we actually put it all together and cast it just like that. Pretty cool. I still have this. We haven't done these for probably 7 years, maybe 8 years. But he sculpted this. He is so talented. He's the guy that does the bears and all that different kind of stuff. But anyway, I'm just keeping that in the shop. I'm not really into skulls, but that was one of the things left over that we didn't sell. And I said, I'll take it. Let's see. We got everybody caught up. Got about 15. We're going to have to do some diamond painting tonight. Somebody let Caden know we're going to turn his tonight, which will be very happy for him. These are his first pens from us, so that'll be exciting. Again, if you didn't hear me in the beginning, Carrie, maybe you walked away for a glass of water or something, check your email. Carrie's got some messages for you. She said, if you see Carrie Lynn Leonard, tell her to check her email. And I said, okay. So we got this for Stephanie. We got this coming up. Let me cut it off here because it is too long. She would like 5 1/4. And we need to go right about here. I had 2 markers on my table here. And I need to get a camera above my table so you guys can see what I'm doing here now and again. But anyway, I had two pens on my table. And all of a sudden I come back out to the shop and they're both gone. And I said, did you take my pens? No, I didn't take your pens. Where do we find them? 50 guesses. First 49 don't count. Now, this is an interesting one here because in order to make this thing look way cool, I need to drill it a little off center, but I'll show you why. In order for this one to look neat. All right, there we go. Before I put the bushings in, the pink is a little thicker than the green. And in order to make this really look cool, I want to make sure I drill right down the middle. So I'm a little off center to the right there. And on this one here, I'm a little off center to the right because I want to make sure I'm doing, because, nothing's ever perfectly level and you can see how that works. So now we will have it, no matter how I turn it, it will be right on that line and be nice and round. Right on that line. So it's half and half. And this is going to be a 2-bump C photo. And of course, there's no photo. Okay, so let me put some bushings in here. Let me make sure. Okay, I'm on the screen there. Make sure the comments are turned on. There we go. The comments are turned on so I can see them. Sometimes when I'm just sitting here in the shop, I turn the comments off. Let's see. Hello, Vanessa. Welcome in. Carrie Leonard can't read. Uh-oh. Tell Carrie I can't read. Oh, give us a phone call. That's what we'll do. No worries, Carrie. We got you hooked up. And they weren't right where I left them. She picked them up when she was walking around the shop talking to somebody and absentmindedly took them to her desk. You know, Lawrence, I could drill on the lathe too because I got all those tools and stuff, but it's just easier over there, especially as many pens as I make. I don't want to keep changing out the chucks and stuff like that. Because what Lawrence is talking about is you can actually use a setup here to drill, and you would have to put this chuck on this end here where this is replacing, and then you would put a big chuck on this end. This one that looks like a drill is called a Jacobs chuck, and then I don't know what this one is called, but it would have to go on the other end here and screw onto those threads, and then you could drill. And I do that when I'm doing ink pens and stuff. But that would be the setup if I were drilling the holes into the blanks to put the bushings in on there. And if I swap that out in and out all the time, then that would take more time, and I just don't have any more time. So I drill on the drill press. It's right there. See it? We'll swing over to the drill press. You can see all of the drillings, how many hundreds of pens we do. And there's a Rapture resin little extra thing right there. Yeah, so these, and this is the one that I use to drill out the ends to put the screw in diamond painting threads. And there's just a ton of this. And, you know, about once a week, once every 2 weeks or 10 days, whatever, I clean the shop and vacuum all that up. But right now, time to make some pens. That's what I say. Time to make some pens. You make sure I'm right over that there so you guys can see what we're doing. There we go. But this is a shop of action, that is for sure. Okay, first thing we got to do is make this sucker round. So here we go. Blower is on. So no premieres today because I was doing lots of little jobs for Carrie all day long in the shop. There was a couple of pen repairs. There was casting to do. I made the fourth wing things. I did turn my Valentine competition pen. That's going to be in that pen turners group that Stacy or that Lady Lathe Co-op runs. So you'll see my pen in there. You can guess which it is and vote for me. Or not vote for me. Yes, Joe, the magic is beginning. I love it. So much fun. And then throughout the day, I'll pop into the game server that Rebecca's running. We're playing Pal World, and I'll do a couple of tasks there, rest my feet for 20 or 30 minutes, and then go back to the shop. Okay, let's see. She is going to get baseball bats, 0.68, and it's going to get 2 bumps. So let's go. Here we go. I'll be watching the game tomorrow, Rebecca. About it. Kevin's in his annual football party out in Idaho, so it's just Carrie and I sitting here watching the game. And it better be a good one. That's all I could say. I need Taylor Swift's boyfriend to win. 0.75. Oh, getting a long way to go. Going to get a nice baseball bat on this one. And if the game sucks, I'll come out here and turn some pens. Oh, did I schedule a live for tomorrow? Cheese Sammy's homemade spicy Russian dressing and tater tots. Yum! You know, when they invented tater tots, they really made eating fun again. Okay, 0.68 on the money. All right, let's get us a little baseball bat here. If anybody sees Caden, tell him he's going to get turned tonight. He's probably next, I think. Uh-oh, I have to reschedule that live for tomorrow. We're doing some premieres during the day. We got the Leap turning. We're going to be turning the Leap pens at 2. I got 5 blanks to turn for the Leap, and we have 4 Leap members. Carrie said she gets the 5th one. I told her to give me $100. She told me to take a flying leap. I think she wins. Oh, yeah, Great Escape meeting. That's right. Why would they schedule it tomorrow? Boy, I tell you, Rebecca, I can't wait to get back there, man. That was a lot of fun. People were good. The area was freaking awesome. The restaurants in town were fun. And that antique shop, catty corner to the Palmer Village or Sauter Village, that place is awesome. And I will be back in there for a couple of hours. I promise you that. The only thing disappointing was the donuts at that bakery. And the cookies. Not award-winning stuff. But man, all those little Rice Krispie treats with peanut butter and chocolate on them. Oh, man. Woo! I'm telling you. I'm already gained 5 pounds just eating those suckers. Oh, nice. Hey, who is that lady? Yeah, I did try the cinnamon buns. They were awesome. Yes, they were. Who is the lady that was sitting next to you? I cannot remember her name. I could see her face. I don't know her name. With all the vibrance coming from you and Tia and Carrie and Caitlin, I almost didn't notice her. Yeah, that was a pretty active corner, I'm telling you. Yes, Kevin always says that. No, Tia was sitting next to you at the other table. There was a lady, older lady, sitting across from me and Carrie. So she'd have been sitting at our table next to you. All right. This is going to be a 2-bump kind of deal. Yeah, I can't remember her. Hey, Connie Griffith. How you doing? Good to see you. 5 1/4, 2 5/8. And we got the 2-bump thing. This one looks pretty cool. Let's see. Where's my little divider thingy? You know what, Connie? I'm doing absolutely fabulous. Been having a fantastic day. Getting a lot done. Got a lot done yesterday. Had a wild week at my day job. My goodness. I think there were 2 days where I was in meetings from 6 a.m. until about 4 in the afternoon. Little tiny 10-minute breaks when a meeting would end up early so I could go grab something to eat or get a drink or something like that. But man, it was just nonstop. Very productive. Irene, I can't remember her name. Ooh, 79. There's only about 52 here today. Irene, I can't remember. Could be. But you were awesome. Caitlin Harder was awesome. Tia was awesome. And Marion was sitting over behind me shooting spitballs at my head. Just kidding. She wasn't doing that. But she wanted to. Marion was serious about her diamond painting, man. She got a lot done. I did one whole paint gem that whole couple of days. I was not very productive when it comes to diamond painting. I wanted to meet everybody and say, hey. And watch Rochelle from Bling It Up, Bling It Up. All right, this is going to be a beautiful pen. Let's see how we're doing here. Looking pretty cool. And this is supposed to represent Wicked. One of them is Elphaba, and one is Glinda. Is that right? Do I have that right? Those characters. Was the green girl Elphaba? Or Elphaba? I don't know how you say that. Yes, that is true. Yeah, my other laptop died and I bought a new one. Had it shipped there from Amazon. They got it to me overnight. And that's the computer we're using right now to broadcast. That laptop. Very nice. Pretty cheap gaming laptop as laptops go. And I only watched the debate at night, but I was all fired up for that. If I miss any notes, Joe, let me know because I'm looking down mostly before I look up. But that was a lovely hotel, lovely resort, whatever. Oh, that's good. That's good. You have to join us at the hot tub party. I didn't know there was one. But then everybody will read my tattoos and they'll have questions. Had a good time in Tima's room that night. She had a big gathering of, must have been 15, 20 people in there. That was fun. My first interaction with J-Rob was, "You can't come in here." I'm like, "Oh." We sneak in our cocktails. Yeah, Timo says, "Everybody come to my room," and there was, oh my goodness, so many people in there. I was having a good time. I love people, if you can't tell. I like my solitary time, but I also love being around people. People people just really amaze me. They really amaze me. I'm always amazed how we can all live in the same country and have such different experiences regionally, food, friends, high schools, colleges, careers. I mean, we're all generally the same, but the particular experiences are different. And I always love to know, how did you get where you are now? What was the path? Because I think that is most interesting. If anybody hadn't seen the podcast from today, it was a super fun one. Just me and Ryan. After the podcast, him and I were reviewing a couple of cases that I've had recently. And I showed him the video of one kid coming out of hypnosis and then sort of the debrief afterwards. And Ryan and I were both crying. And it was very emotional for me because I was there doing it the first time. But 23-year-old kid, totally downtrodden by his parents, no self-worth, no confidence, nothing like that. And at the end, he literally could not stop smiling. And he said, I said, "How do you feel?" He says, after thinking for 8 or 9 seconds, "Happy." And he was smiling, literally, and ear to ear. And I said, "When was the last time you were happy?" He says, "Never." He says, "Maybe for an instant somewhere along the line." He says he couldn't remember when, but it was that same feeling. He said, but it was a split second. And now he's just eternally happy. And that's why we do what we do. Ooh, that feels good. Nice and smooth. And I'm going to have to buff all these up because the leopard buffer is out of town. Yep, Joe, it was just, I mean, to free somebody from the prison of their mind and now watch him flourish. Oh my goodness. So fun. And today was the science behind emotions. That was the podcast today. And that was pretty good. Good topic. A couple of really good videos we tuned into and commented on. Had a lot of fun. A lot of fun. Excellent. Good, good, good. All right. That feels good there. Let's put a nice little polish on there. You know what's funny is this polish that I put on now, I actually sort of take off at the buffer because the brown stuff, which is called Tripoli, is actually more coarse than this polishing compound. But it seems to work really well because then when you go to the next level, which is the diamond, then it really, really does a job on it. It just really makes it shine without super glue. And thank you, Rebecca, for doing that. Woo! Look at that shine. Oh my goodness. This is the Wicked Pen. Elphaba on one side and Glinda on the other. And I love how that came out. I don't know why it does that, but it looks so cool. And the other one is swirly, but it's got a different kind of swirl. You can see him going around there. Caden's like the son you never wanted. Cute kid. Hope he has a great life, that's for sure. Hope he has a great life. He's young, just getting rolling, wants to get in the National Guard, learn some stuff, get a trade. It's awesome. You got to get out there and do something. You can't sit in your house forever. You can do that later, right, Rebecca? We can just hang out in the house and do nothing. But in the beginning, you got to get out there and shake it up. Okay, now we're going on to, let's see, who's up next? Jessica Monday is up next. Mundy, M-U-N-D-Y. This is called the Fire and Ice Event Prize Pen Blank. Let's see. She wants 2 almond bumps. Let's see. This is Hanlin New Year of Whimsy. Priority. Okay, I got to get it drilled. 5 1/4. That's how long it is. It's going to be round and pointy to a 0.56. Me in bed. You go, Carrie. Heck yeah. No, you're going to get in the van. You're going to get in the van, Rebecca. You guys are going to put a dent in the world. Oh, I hope, gee whiz, you're sick. That's no fun. That is no fun. Yeah, Ryan's just getting over getting sick. He's got a little bit of that crud left, but man, I don't want anyone to be sick because I know when I'm sick every couple of years, I feel awful. Ugh. And I don't want you to feel like I feel. There's Kevin coming live from Boise, Idaho. More like Meridian, but nobody knows where that is. It's right next to Boise. Yeah, Carrie, I hope you get well quick. And what virus do you got? The virus? Like the virus? That sucks. I mean, any old virus or the virus? Okay, here we go. Got to keep rolling because Caden's going to be here soon checking up on us. We want to make Caden happy. What time is the Super Bowl tomorrow? That's a virus. I can't swallow a cat. Oh, you can't swallow a cat? Oh, man. That is not fun, Carrie. Hopefully you saw a good doctor and they got you some good whatever. 4:30 your time at 6:30 my time. There's no way I'm going live tomorrow night at 7. Unless the Super Bowl sucks, then I will go live after halftime or whatever. But yeah, I got to watch the Super Bowl. I'm going to have to go delete that. I scheduled him up and Carrie didn't even say anything. But I got to get up tomorrow and I got to get through 3 franchise players before the center of the leap. Then we'll have the center of the leap. That'll be fun. Kevin, oh yeah, that's right. You're Mountain Time, 5:30 my time. So we'll have a good leap. Then I'll probably do one more franchise player and be done for the day unless the Super Bowl's terrible, which I hope it isn't. Okay, there's, oh, look how brilliant that looks. My goodness. Woo. Thank you, Kevin. Keep me honest. Okay, this is going to be a 0.56 round and pointy. So we're going to come back about here and start our scoop. Got to go a little faster. Here we go. Smoother. All right, let's see if we get down there. Tell Carrie I just want a round pin because of my special needs. That's cool. Tell us how you want it, Carrie. We got another lady that's got multiple sclerosis, and we actually do a special end for her that is 2 balls that she can put her fingers between. So it's actually very cool. Yep, and email Carrie because I'll never be able to remember, and then I'll get in trouble. Carrie will give me a laundry list of stuff to do because she stays up till 3 or 4 in the morning, and I'm usually up about 5:36. So she goes to bed and I'm getting up, and she'll give me a laundry list of stuff to do, especially on the weekends. And she gave me one instruction and didn't have any sizes. I'm like, well, I'll put that one to the back because I got to know how big to make it. Okay, 0.64. How come there's no Leopard Live on Tuesday, Kev? Uh-oh. Maybe we have to order one. Okay, 0.59. Very close. .56 on the money. All right. We're going to have to get a small Lego set for you, Kev. We can't not have Lego Leopard Tuesday thing. The whole world is waiting for you to turn Legos. Hello, John. Hope you're doing well. Look at Lawrence chewing out Kevin. Hope you and Christy are enjoying Kevin's company. I know he was so excited to get there. It's all he talks about for months. John is Kevin's friend. Christy is John's wife, and that's who he is visiting in Boise. They've been friends for seems like 1,000 years. Ooh, that baby's getting hot. All right, let's see how we're doing for a measurement here. Well, I'm glad he loves the pens, Kev. You did a good job picking out the material. There we go. Perfect. Matching the other end. We'll just tighten this up right here. She will get it, Carrie, and we appreciate that. Were you joking about not being able to read? I wasn't sure if I was going to laugh at that or not. But I assume if you emailed her, you must be able to read. I would never shame anybody because they couldn't read. I don't walk their life, so no, I put on my plain garment and I can't read. I had a hard time through school. I got you. I understand. Well, hey, if you need to give us a call and communicate things, we can work that out too. Facebook Messenger's got a dial thing. We can set up a Zoom call. You can get on Discord. Any way to make it easier for you, Carrie. We're here for you. This was not a DPP blank. This was a Tim Costello blank. Leopard Leatherworks. I think I poured that one. Yeah, with the orange and the green and stuff. I think. Ask Carrie. Carrie will know. Okay, the design in the middle is going to be 2 almond bumps. Okay, so that we're going to stretch those out, but those are sort of an elongated bump. So let's find the middle. We're at 5 1/4. That'll be 2 5/8 to the center. And we will get us all the way out to about 7/8 from that middle line, either direction. 42, 46. Why? So if I get in the middle, so 2 and 5/8 is the middle of 5.5. And that's what that is right there. And he went 7/8 and 7/8. Why is that one further? That's 1 3/4. That's like not 1 3/4. We're going to move that over just a hair. There we go. Hello, Bella. You're doing good, Joe. You're doing good. Bella the Beast is in the house. Anybody seen Caden yet? What did I miss, Rebecca? I may have missed it. Because I'm looking down here and the TV is up there. Oh, he hasn't seen your message. Yeah. Yep. And Carrie, I will let Carrie know that you have that limitation and we can do something else to communicate with you. No worries. And same for anybody else. Let us know how we are to communicate with you. Most of it's email. Sometimes we got to make a special thing. All right, blowers off. Time to finish this baby up. It hits 73. Who's that? Bella the Beast. Where you at, Bella? In the world. 73 sounds pretty nice. Are you in Florida? Because that'd be nice down there. Because Joe, I think, hit 79. Oh, Florida. There you go. Yeah, 73 be nice. Yeah, although that's pretty cool for some parts of Florida. I think Carrie and Kevin are trying to get me to move to Florida, and I'm just thinking, there's so many new bugs down there that I don't know if I want to deal with this late in my life. Oh, near Destin. That's beautiful up in there. Carrie actually wants to move. Well, not sure where, but my son will be going to Eglin Air Force Base, 99 probability. And we've been looking at Crestview. Personally, I'd like to live over in Alabama and just drive down. What's up, baby? Hey.
Can you explain how our process works to Carrie? I think
she is unable to read, so we may have to have a phone call with her, a messenger or something like that.
Okay.
Yeah, so we can take care of her.
Yeah, we can take care of you. Just
yeah, just at some point, let us know how we can contact you in the email if you have to. I don't want you to put your phone number up here and stay out of Florida. Yeah, the cost of living is expensive down there, I'll tell you. But yeah, Carrie Lynn Leonard, let Carrie know how she can communicate with you, either phone, messenger. We have all the capability there. So phone or messenger or Discord, or we could set up a Zoom call. I mean, all kind of stuff. We could hook you right up.
Yeah. She just has to know little details.
Yep. And she sent you an email.
Yeah.
So she responded, and she just needs to help. She needs help. That's all.
Yeah, I just couldn't understand it. That's why.
And she's got some kind of special needs, so she may need a particular. Remember how we did for Catherine?
Right.
How we did that sort of end.
Round and long or something.
Yeah. When we talk with her, we'll find out what that is and what that need is. Yep. But anyway, Carrie, we will get you hooked up, and we're not turning you for a little while, so you got some breathing room. There is no judgment. You got a mic because nobody can hear you. Oh, okay. Gotcha. Well, it's around here somewhere.
It's somewhere. I don't know.
It's somewheres.
Anyway, there is it's like the year of the mini canvases, but there is a mini canvas event with the Crafty Diamond Crafts, which is Debbie the Crafty Diamond and Kimba from Kimba Crafts. And it's pretty low key event. I'm doing the mini Orloa. I sort of almost showed how I did it and went over some things about our pens for a lot of new people that might tune into that. So it's just kind of just a jabber kind of thing. So my first whip and chat, jabber. So showed a couple pens, thought I pulled out a straightener, didn't pull out a straightener. So have a good laugh. But
have a good laugh.
But first time I did it.
When's it going up?
As soon as I typed in some things.
Oh, okay.
So
you figure out how to upload it?
No.
Oh, okay. I'll show you when we're done here.
Yeah, when we're done, Tim will show. But there will be a premiere. Have a good laugh. No judgment. Great, Carrie. That's wonderful. We will work with you. No problem. I was just trying to understand. So I want to be sure I understand before you left. So
Bella says the sales tax in Alabama is ridiculous. Well, I'll live in Alabama and I'll just drive to Florida to do my shopping.
We're not living in Alabama. My brother lives in Alabama. No, we're not going there.
We ain't going there.
Not going there.
We'll live 100 miles away from him.
No, we will. I'm not sure where my son is going to be, Bella.
Eglin Air Force Base.
That's where he's been sent to, but they could change it based on their.
That is true. You never know where you're going till you get there.
Well, they have some special needs children, so they have to be sure where they send him can meet their family's needs. So that's what we're thinking. But probably Eglin is what we're thinking, which is up there. It's close. I won't be that close. I'll be inland more than that.
Yeah, I want to stay away from the hurricanes.
Yes.
Tornadoes, I'm pretty good at running from or knowing where they're coming from, but them hurricanes, man, they cover a lot of ground.
Water is very dangerous.
Yep.
Very dangerous.
When I was in submarines, there were two things we didn't want inside the submarine. Well, I'm not going to leave there.
Oh, the fire and ice.
Woo. Who made this blank?
We did.
That's what I thought. Look at that sucker.
This is the fire and ice. It's kind of coordinates with Fire and Ice by Hannah Lynn, available at Art and Soul. And this was the event pen for the year of Whimsy. with Art and Soul with Hannah Lynn. It's going to be an annual thing in January every year. And so this is we picked it because Jessica and I were both doing that, and I changed. And so that's the event.
So Caden's up next, and he's not here. And Rebecca texted him, should we just go to the next one?
Did he want to watch it?
He does.
Okay, well then
So we'll skip. Oh, look who's next. Don't even say a word. Everybody will know as soon as I put the blanks up. All right, let's see what we got here. So we've got pink, teal, white, blue, purple round. That's this one here. That's going to be 4 1/4, and it's going to be a flipper. Flipper, king of the dark world. Let's see, 4 1/4. That'll go there. And then this one is going to be 5 1/4. I think that's how it comes. No, it's 5 1/2. So we'll snip a little bit off each end. All right, and then this one here, broken diamonds, 5 1/4. That is 5 1/4. So we're good. Okay, I just got to trim this one down right here, but whose might these be?
Carrie, thank you. I got your message on how to reach her.
Carrie, she has your message on how to reach you. She will reach out.
If she wants to send me a Facebook message,
If you want to send her a Facebook message, if you're able, let us know. That might make it easier to find you. But other than that, we'll figure it out.
so Rebecca has which one?
Oh, she's a 0.52, so this will be easy. Oh, I got to do all of them, but I got.
No, that's not the one that's 0.52. This one is the one that's.
Oh, what's this one here? Well, I'm not worried about that yet. I'm just worried about the size. They're 2 5 1/4. So I got to trim this one off here. Right. There's 2 5 1/4 and one 4 1/2 or 4 1/4. What's that, baby? I thought you said something.
There's 3 different orders.
I know,
One
but
is a gift.
but see, these are 5 1/4. That's 4 1/4.
What do you do?
I don't know. I got to drill them all first. So we're not even to that point yet.
Right.
When I saw, so we put Caden back one until he joins us because he actually wants to see his turn. So we just moved Rebecca forward a little bit. And then when we're sure Caden joins us, we will turn his because he wants to see his turned live, which I'm very excited for him. All right, so where'd the other one go? Here it is.
Oh, there he is. He's right here.
Her picture is the same as Facebook, so the butterfly,
Okay.
purple butterfly with the blue, apparently. All right, Carrie's got it.
He's right here.
Who's right where?
Kate.
Oh, good. Is he live, or what does right here mean? Oh, good. Well, maybe he's at work or something and can't get on, but we can wait a little bit. Rebecca's up next, so in about 50 minutes, we'll start his. 45 minutes roughly. All right, so let's do this little tiny flipper first. This is going to be a 0.52 baseball bat flipper. So what's in the middle, Carrie? Anything, or like a mustache, a flying tire? What's in the middle of the flipper?
That's Rebecca.
Oh,
You didn't tell me. Choice.
artist choice. Okay. Which pal do you want in the middle, Rebecca?
Flying tire is nice, but I think she has one of those.
There's Caden. Anubis. So put Anubis in the middle. All right. All right. So what are we doing here? We are doing baseball bat 0.52, and we'll figure out how we're going to put an Anubis in the middle. Caden, we pushed you back one so that you wouldn't miss it. So we're going to do Rebecca now, and then you're up next. But they will be turned tonight. For sure. Let's see, 0.62. Got it down to 0.52. A 1/10 of an inch. .57. We're getting there, halfway there. Yeah, Caden, we only delayed you a minute because you weren't here, and we will get you hooked up. I didn't want you to miss your pens. And I hope you're having a good day today, Caden. Boom, 0.54, almost there. All right, that should be it right there. 0.52 on the money. Hello, J-Rob. How you doing? You had a pretty good day. That's awesome. Oh, yeah. I scheduled a live then, too. I'll be rescheduling that sucker. Let's see. What was I doing? I was measuring 0.52 on the money. Love it. Give or take 1,000. Yeah, and Rebecca has to watch Taylor Swift's boyfriend play. He might get another Super Bowl ring. Devil Wears Prada. Nice. That's a good one. All right, Rebecca, what are we going to do in the middle? Simple mustache? Going for maybe Cheerios in the middle? What do you think? I mean, let's be real. The meeting's only going to be, what, 15, 20 minutes long? It's not bad. Super Bowl's 4 hours long. 4 1/4. Let's get this here. 1 5 1/4. The center will be 1 2 and an 8. There we go. You know, it looks like a flying tire. It looks like a little tire in the middle there. An hour long. Woo! I'm gonna charge extra for that one. Man. I could do a simple mustache, Rebecca. That will give you a space in here to rest right in your hand. Sort of goes like that right there. It's a little indent kind of deal. It's pretty good on the old swirly there. A mustache or a Cheerio? Say one or the other, please. She says, yes, perfect. I'm not sure what to. Cheerios. Here, she's a winner. Got Cheerios coming up. Carrie's over there clapping. She loves this one. That's okay, Caden. You probably got about 40 minutes before we get to yours. So you're good. There it is, Rebecca. Blow her off. Yeah, Carrie loves this particular design on just about everything, whether it's a Rapture resin or just resin only, or, you know, just it has to be a flipper. That's right. She just said it has to be a flipper Not any pen, but the flipper. She loves this. She said she did the bow tie, likes it, but not as much as this one here. Yeah, this is generally called the flying tire, Caden. Carrie loves this one too for the flipper on the little short. This pen is 4 1/4 inches long, so as you can see, it's a very tiny pen. Yeah, it's pretty tiny. Fits right in. Only one step better is if you could fold it. Haven't figured that one out yet, though. By the way, Rebecca, I'm hatching some Astegons right now. Supposed to be awesome miners. I got about, I don't know, 15 Anubis now. Great little workers. I'm going to spread them throughout my bases.
You know why I got your keyboard, right?
No.
Because I might attempt.
Ooh, she's getting me all excited. Oh my goodness. What did you say?
That's why I got that keyboard.
So you could play Palworld?
Yes.
Did you hear that, Rebecca? Yeah, I hatched. I must have 15 Anubis. But I mixed up a Cryo-Lynx and
I have no idea.
And a Helzapath. This is just the name of a character. And a Helzapath or a Helza something or other. And you can get Astegons out of them. Check them out, Astegon. And they're supposed to be tremendous miners. I don't know, I think. We'll find out, right? But I'm up to 44 now. And what's funny is I got the electric oven, but it still takes a kindling guy. Oh, heck yeah, Joe. It'd be awesome. Joe wants to play too. It's a really complex game wrapped up in a very cute shell. Yeah, well, that's what I'm saying. It is sort of like Ark meets that Pokemon kind of thing, and that keeps you going. And they got the levels going. You keep earning. You keep going. I mean, they've actually done a really good job of balancing the play. Yes, very fun and easy to learn, and they've hidden the complexity. Caden, I don't understand that question, but this is a 0.52 pen. That's the spot right down here. 0.52. So I'm not sure exactly if you're asking about the length or the finger grip or what you're asking about. So I got to need a little clarity there, but I can do whatever you need. Yeah, his are typical 5 1/4. But we can do anything you want. We just got to know before we start because then we're committed. .56 is what you asked for, Caden. And this is a .52. So it's 0.04 of an inch difference. And that is this part right here where my finger is. That's the thickness part. Pink, teal, white, purple, whatever. 0.52.
Oh, okay.
There you go. I'm reading the paper right. She scares the crap out of me when she does that. Oh no, I'm not doing it right. But yes, Caden, we can do just about anything. Just need to know before we cut into it. Because once we cut into it, we're sort of committed at a point. And I think this is the one, Rebecca. Is this the gift, Carrie? Oh, no, this isn't the gift. Oh. What's Rebecca's finger hold? Well, go look at the order. I can still make it a little thinner. I mean, it's like, oh. Rebecca, is 0.52 or 0.48 your finger hold? Because this one here, no, this is a gift right there. Blank gifted, pay turning only. Oh, somebody gifted it to her.
Yes.
Oh, I get it.
So it's supposed to be 0.48, I think. I'm looking at that.
Oh boy, we got to get this straight.
So the one she's speaking to, is that 0.52 or 0.48?
So the question, Rebecca, is if you are gifting a pen away, which pen is it?
I know which pen.
And which should the finger hold be? Which one is it, Carrie?
The white,
Oh, okay. Not this one?
No.
Because this is a point after sanding and all that kind of stuff. 0.52, 0.51 kind of thing.
That's too thick for her. This is the gifted one.
Okay, I need to know what to do with this one. She likes both. So we'll leave it right there because this is right in the middle.
Yeah.
That's good. Anyway, there it is. Pretty. Sparkly, pink, teal, and purple. Can't go wrong with that mixture, I'll tell you.
That's the gifted one. Ask her.
So the gifted one is 0.52. We are leaving it. Yeah, it's close enough. I mean, if people can tell the difference, I'd be shocked. I mean, from a 0.75 to a 0.42, that's or 0.48, that's a pretty big difference, but that one's hundredths of an inch. So this is pink and white. Let's make it round. Can this one be turned into a tulip? Sure. So that would require I Dream a Genie 1.0 in the middle. Which one do you want the tulip in? White or pink? This would make a pretty tulip too. White or pink to be the tulip end?
What's the tulip end?
The one that she chooses? Pink or white?
Is that the rounded baseball?
No, this is the pink and white one.
I know, but this is the rounded.
So she wants white to be the tulip. It'll mostly be white. It looks like a little bit of pink scraped in here. We don't know how deep that is. It's okay. It's all right, Caden. It's okay. So this one can be turned into a tulip, yes. And let's make it round first. Okay, here we go again. And I always put the tulipy end on the white end. It's turned just a hair different than the other one, although they're both very similar. Those pink and white curls. This is Gladys's pen. Nice. Okay, so we're going to go for a 0.48, right, Carrie? 0.48 on this one. So if Rebecca is Gladys like a very thin pen like you. Oh, Gladys, that Gladys. Joe, yeah, gotcha. Pal World. Yes, ma'am, Joe. Pal World. It's on Xbox. If you have Xbox Premiere or Xbox Ultimate or whatever, you can play it for free. I did. Gladys from our Christmas premiere. Okay. So what is her finger hold before we start? I got 0.48 written on the paper. That's pretty thin. That's like you like it, right? This one's for Gladys, Carrie. Oh, good. She's never bought a pen. Same as yours? Okay. You can play it on the PC, Joe. There's an Xbox app for Windows. I play it on the computer, the PC. So let's just go with yours. All right. We'll do that. And if she doesn't like it, then we know, huh? Okay, so it's a baseball bat, 0.48. So, Caden, if you're listening and you want something different than Carrie has written on the paper, let her know so I can do what you need me to do. I want you to be happy. Yeah, it is pink, you know. You can also buy it on Steam, Joe, for about $25, I think it is. Okay, 0.59. We're getting there. All right, we're getting down near there. 0.54. About 6/100ths of an inch away. .52 down there. .50 on the money. Take it just a couple of shavings off, and the sanding will take it right down where we need it. There we go. Oh, yeah. How old is that old Xbox? Rebecca plays on the Xbox, so she would know better than I what you need to run it on there. And by the way, Joe, prepare to die a number of times before you start getting the hang of it. Just part of the game. Frustrating as crap, but it's part of the gig. The X and the X2 are dated, and most newer games don't run. Oh, that's good to know. Kevin's got whatever the latest Xbox is. I don't know. Now, what makes this one the rose on this end is I take this little piece here and I turn it inwards so the top of it looks like a rosebud. So you can see on the inside of there. And then we sort of flare this a little bit less baseball batty and more rose flare, kind of thing like that. All right, let's get this other, and the other end just a regular end, because it's not supposed to be the rose, it's the table that the bud vase is sitting on. Crazy idea, huh? Good. Steam is, you can buy it from Steam. Yep. Hello, Audrey. Welcome in. All right, let's get some I Dream a Genie going here. You know what's funny, Audrey, is I never go to work anymore. I work out of the house. Literally, there has been, if I wasn't taking Kevin to work, there may have been a week and a half go by where I never left the house because of Amazon and Walmart. Them rascals deliver. All right, there's the bottom of the rose. And we leave that a little curvier than normal because we want it to look like a rosebud. There we go. That's looking good. All right, now I turn the lathe down a little bit, and then we start carving out the vase. Yeah, my day job, Audrey, I work out of the house, fly around once in a while to different cities or whatever if I need to for clients, but mostly just working out of the house. Oh yeah, you got more in the game than just being a cashier, Audrey. No doubt about it, sister. No doubt about it. And I'll say this out loud because I know he ain't watching my channel. But when you weren't there and Tyler was there, I used to think to myself, crap, where's Audrey? Where's Audrey? I need somebody to get something done. So the whole design for this pen is this bottom section that I'm sanding right now is supposed to be the little curio table sitting in the corner that's holding the vase. And then the vase is holding the bud. So it's supposed to be like a rosebud vase. Takes a little imagination, but yeah, Carrie says you can see it better when it's all done and, not spinning. Oh, I think she'll love it. She may not use it because it's too thin, but I promise you she won't give it back to you. And I got a feeling that this rosebud up here is going to look like one of those variegated pink and white roses because of the pink threadiness going through. Yeah, tulip rose end, whatever you want to call it, tulip vase. Rose and tulip sort of look the same, but you could imagine this to be either one. That's it, Audrey, for sure. All right, that's feeling good right there. Now to get the other sandpapers involved, get it finished up. It is really pink. So pink, I had to turn the light away a little bit to dampen the brightness. But it is a pink for sure. I don't know. Would you call this hot pink, Carrie? Barbie pink, she says. Taylor Swift pink. Yeah, Carrie, I scheduled a live for tomorrow night. Tomorrow night's the Super Bowl. Yeah, I figured you would correct me and go, why did you schedule that? So I've got to unschedule it. I wasn't even thinking about what weekend it was. If it sucks, I'm coming out and turning. Yeah. Rebecca says, LOL. I was going to say Taylor and Barbie. You girls, you know your pinks, I'll tell you. I actually like pink. I look good in pink. I like pink shirts. I cannot lie. Yeah. I like pink shirts, pink dress shirts. Me? Yes, I do. You pick them out for me, but I pay. Yeah. I take her shopping. Hey, you want to go shopping? For me? Oh, yeah, I guess. That's what she says. Oh, I guess. Yeah, she'll get lunch out of the deal. There's this store over here in the mall. I've never heard of it before until we moved to Oklahoma City. It's called Von Maur, VONMAUR, and it is a very nice department store. I don't think there's like 1,000 of them, but there's probably 15 or 20 of those around the country. And they're a very nice store. But I found these new shirts that I'm absolutely in love with because they're non-iron. You could throw them in your suitcase. You could just take them out, put them in the hot, showery bathroom, where all the steam is going around. Not in the shower, of course. And all the wrinkles come right out. Put it on, looking like $1,000,000. I love it. Peter Millar, Millar. Great shirts, great patterns. Oh my goodness, they're so nice. Hey, Connie. Carrie's like, oh, got to do her listing. All right, almost ready to shine this baby up. I'm gonna turn the speed up a little bit doing this part. Cindy, how are you doing tonight? I made a couple of those little pink leopard things with they're white with the drills in them. Make a killer cover minder. And I know that's your business. Not sure if you saw, I think you were here in the beginning. Yeah. All right, let's see how this gorgeous blank looks as a pen. Oh, yeah, look at that. That is too cool. That looks like a variegated tulip or rose. So imagine, if you will, this is the table, little knickknack table. This is the vase, and the tulip or the rose, could be either one, is sitting in the vase. And if you'll notice on this end here, it goes down in, unlike this one here where it's, yeah, that was, do you see the pink and white one? Those are cool. Let me take the bushings out. I'll show you the difference. So this one here is domed over like a typical pen, and this one, let me get that cleaned out. We'll put the little chamfer on that sucker. It'll look a lot better. There we go. So now it gives that look like it's the top of a flower. Goes down inside. Doing stuff for your Easter wall. Nice. Pastels, huh? Yeah, I love how this variegates through there. That is pretty cool. With a little wisp right on top. That's a tail. That's the, what's that thing that follows you around, Rebecca? The Dagon, or the a little pink thing, purple thing that floats in the air? I can't remember the name of that. That's what that looks like. Okay, now we got one more. That's the white and pink square. And this is the baseball bat .48, artist choice in the middle. Let's see what we get. And this is a Rapture resin blank. It's called Broken Diamonds, Pink, and Wonderland. Those are the two mixed. Wonderland is the white, ghosty, clear stuff, and the pink is the Broken Diamonds. And this is all resin. That's why I love about his is he casts the pink and then he pours the white into it, or the Wonderland. I love how he does that. Sometimes people try to 3D print these. They don't come out as nice as this 100% resin. This is very much like our dragon blanks. Let's see. Blower on. Let's make it round. So now rounded down, this looks like a bunch of windows. It's got some pretty cool action on the side. Hey, Audrey, you still a Diet Dr. Pepper girl? Okay, this one is baseball bat .48. Oh my goodness. I have moved on to Coke Zero. I have a Diet Dr. Pepper once in a while, but if I have a soda now, it's mostly Coke Zero. Now let's see how we're doing here for a measurement. 0.54 coming down. Second floor, please. .50. Just a tiny sliver more, and we are there. Thank you, Lawrence. Come on, people. Everybody do the old like, subscribe, share, all that good fun stuff that YouTube says. .53 coming down. .49. A little bit of sanding, it'll take us right where we need to be. All right, let's baseball this one up. Yes, you did, Joe. Appreciate that too. They say on radio you have to hear something 5 times in order to remember it. That's why you hear those ads on the radio over and over and over again. I would love to do vases on this one, but that would take away the pattern. How do I keep that pattern? We could do a single pane window on here, although that would dig into the pattern right there and right there. That's always the hardest part, figure out what we're going to do, because you want to preserve this pattern, because that's why you bought the blank, besides the pink, of course. Could do a mustache. Yeah, yeah. You know, Joe, you know. All right, let me keep thinking here. Got to make this one pop. Oh, you know to make this look good? Yeah, this is a gorgeous pen. I love the pattern, love the colors, that ghost gold. We're going to do Interceptor. Interceptor will be the bomb. We'll take that out about 7/8. Yep, that's going to be good. Oh, I just dropped my marker. Can't do that. Yeah, I think it's almost time to clean the shop because the pile of shavings under the table against the corner in the wall is about 6 inches deep. Let's see, what are we doing here? We're doing Interceptor. I thought about that, Joe, but it might be this. Well, we'll see. You might be right. I might be wrong. I think this is one of the most elegant turns I do. This Interceptor. I'm not an expert either, Joe. I just wing it. Fake it till you make it, I say. That was just like Walmart, Audrey. I arrived at Walmart 4 years later. They give me a store to run. Let me tell you, that first year I was faking it hard. Like I knew what the heck I was doing. And a man named Gary Rains came along and taught me how to do it right. That guy, he had some experience, seen it all. 55 years in the grocery business. Couldn't pull anything over on that guy's eye. Man, here's what I loved about Gary Rains. He never attacked you personally. He just led you to the right answer really well. But boy, he was known for being mean. But he wasn't mean. He was direct and pointed. He pushed you to do things you didn't know you could do. True leadership there. Now, the key to this Interceptor here, Joe, is because it's got thin finger grips on the side here, you can't make this giant Interceptor out here. You got to trim it down and make it proportional to the rest of the pen. Remember Troy Clint? He used to be here a lot. He's all running around. He'll be back now and again. Pops in. He gave me the idea for this in another pen that he had me do for him. He drew it out for me. I thought, oh, that's a pretty cool looking thing. I wonder if I could use that somewhere else. And it finally came to fruition as the Interceptor. And I think Tracy named that the Interceptor. I think she came up with that name. Thank you, Tracy. Appreciate your help. Hope life is good for you. Yeah, Audrey, that's what I learned, man. I loved a clean, neat store, even the back room. I hope that was a good thing. This would not work on a flipper because there's not enough real estate, Joe. I mean, you could make an abbreviated one, but it might look a little funny because this thing is so big, this roundness here, it needs room to move. Yeah, that Allen's is a very nice store, Audrey. I've been in there. I think apparently it's run by a pretty good guy because you could tell associates were good. There's a couple of stores here in Oklahoma City. Kevin works at one called Homeland, another one called Crest, another one called Pruitt's. And all three are very traditional, gorgeous grocery stores. Yeah, I'm telling you, Joe, I'm pretty disappointed in many of the Walmarts around the country. I don't know if the managers are afraid to lead or can't get enough associates, but Audrey, would it take us about a year to get rid of the dead weight in that store and get the right people in there and getting sitting in the right chairs? And then for the next couple of years, it was just kissing babies and shaking hands. Audrey was on her game. Tim was on his game. Tony was freaking awesome. I mean, Scott Cherry. Oh my gosh, I love that guy. Scott Cherry, who was with me my whole 9 years at Walmart. He was around me the whole time. He was one of the first guys I met that night I started. There you go. Yep. He knows the store like the back of his hand. And once the associates know the expectations, it's actually really easy because they know how. Nobody wants to come to work and get to trouble. So, and not that anybody got in trouble very much in our store. We hardly wrote anybody up. We had a great crew. But once they understood what was required and what the standard was, boom, they just went to it. I mean, what a great produce manager Veronica was. My goodness, she was awesome. And then Robert, no matter what you gave him to do, whew, he could do it. Well, it feels good. That crew, I was very fond of that crew up there. Hated to leave, but Amazon threw a whole bunch of money my way. And so I left. Oh, I know she is. In fact, I was down in Springdale. My kids live in Town, or one of my kids and his family and stuff. My son Sean, or actually his wife and kids are there. He's in South Korea right now in the Air Force. But I popped into her store there. Of course, I think she's at a different store now, but I popped to her store in Springdale there along Sunset. And man, it was 5 o'clock on a Saturday afternoon. It looked freaking awesome. I even texted her. I said, "Hey, I just left your store. It looks fantastic." Associates were engaged. I mean, but I think she moved to a different store, didn't she? Hello, all 20 of you folks. Hope you're having a good day, good evening, all that good stuff. Hopefully, your day went well. All right, one more little piece of sandpaper here, and then we'll polish this baby up. Get a little preview before the buffing. Why don't you envy her? I'm telling you, Audrey, running a store is a blast. It literally is the most fun I've had with my clothes on in my whole adult life. Once I figured out how to do it, took me a while, but once I figured out all the moving parts, my goodness, it was awesome. You remember how little I knew because they gave me a store at 4 years in, and whew, I learned from the fire hose big time. Oh, she's the same one? Oh, gotcha. Yeah, I like your mom a lot. She's a peach. She's a good kid, Audrey. Oh, there you go. Look at that. Oh, yeah, that looks nice. Oh, I got to polish it. What am I thinking? It's a premature preview. Don't look. Don't look. Don't look, Joe. Not yet. Not yet. We got to polish it up. I got to tell you, I went over to run that fulfillment center in Oklahoma City. We opened up brand new, Audrey. 6,000 people to run that building. Oh my goodness, I had my hands full. In 3 months, we had, right, getting ready for Christmas Prime, we had 39 million items in that building. From 0 to 39 million in 90 days. My goodness. That was amazing. Who is your brother? I didn't know your brother worked for Walmart. There it is, all polished up as best as we can be till we hit the buffer. Got a really good view of that pattern from this side here. Super comfortable turn. Don't look. Don't look. Yeah, don't look. Everybody looked. Yeah, I got you, Joe. I shouldn't have said don't look. I should have said, hey, look here. And everybody would have looked the other way. All right. So we just finished up Rebecca's pens. We'll do another little re-preview here. Oh my goodness, Connie, that's not good. Oh, I met him. What was his name? I'm sure I did. I met thousands of people there. Yeah, you know what's sad about that, Connie, is there's a district manager or market manager, as they call them at Walmart, that allows that store to be like that. What was his name, Audrey? If I saw a picture of him, I'd probably remember his face. All right, Caden, you are up next. Rebecca, I'm going to put these in the bucket. We'll get to buffing them, and then we'll get them out the door. Actually, I told Carrie I wanted to drive up and give them to you because I got to give you this too. Check this out. Derek. Oh, I remember the name because it's a different spelling. And of course, on the other side, we got that. And this goes together. Cut it out on my laser machine. It goes together to make a box looking similar to this. Except it has another layer down in there. And see, Rebecca, if you glue all these corners together, watch my video, you'll see how to put it together. And I put a little dab of glue on every single joint. That way it won't separate when you get it wet. It'll still go together. In fact, when I get up there, I'm probably going to bring some glue and a clamp. And it will go together. And by the way, this is actually, this font here, took me some digging and I had to write Rose Profit, but that's actually the font in her logo on her channel. So we got it just right. Oh, yeah. Derek. Yeah, I remember him now. Always remember the good guys. Okay, let's go and get some Caden pens here. Let's see. Caden, here we go. We've got 2 pens here. Oh, one's already done. That's right. One, I'm going to put that back in there because we're not doing anything to it. That's the one that he purchased the other night. Really good deal. It's the pink lemonade one. Okay, 5 1/4. Rounded 0.56 artist choice. And Rebecca, you'll love this blank. He won it from Troy. Now, Caden, yeah, it is pink. Man, we got a lot of pink tonight, don't we? All right, first thing we got to do is make this sucker round. Where's Caden? Come on, Caden. Yeah, that is one pink one, isn't it, Rebecca? Woo! It is beautiful pink. Okay, let's go. We're going to make this sucker round. There he is. All right. That's right. Now, Caden, you mentioned you wanted something else done other than what may be in the instructions. Right now, I've got rounded 0.56 artist choice. Did you want something else? And I'll wait a second. In fact, I'll be right back. Take a bio break real quick. All right, I'm back. Let me put my apron on again. Let's see. Caden wants it to be sent to me. Of course. Of course. Thank you, Christina. Hey, Christina, how you doing? I guess you were lurking, I guess. I'm trying to figure out if he wants something different. No, thanks, what? I'm not sure if he's responding to turning up the volume, being sent to J-Rob, or something different than what's on the paper. Because he mentioned way above. I know, Christina. You can't hear me. I got the volume turned down, but we need to know because he mentioned earlier, could you turn that with my pen? And I'm like, I don't know what you're talking about, but let's get it. That's what I think too, Rebecca. And I don't know if he wants that, if he wants, because yours was baseball bat ends and he wants rounded ends. So I'm not sure exactly what he's asking for now because he may want something different. And we want to make him happy for sure. In fact, you know what? I think, yeah, Marsha Hargis is first up on the franchise players tomorrow. Maybe Carrie and I can get a trip to Wichita. That'll be fun. Okay, yes, you did what, Caden? I got to have some direction here. Connie, I would, but I'm with my tank, so I can only text on chat. Yeah, but then he said, yes, I did. I'm not sure. Okay. So, Caden. Okay. So, what ends? Round? Yeah, that's the middle. We got that. Thank you very much, Joe. Appreciate that. And Crafting and Crime Daily, Miss Rebecca. I don't know if he is referring to the whole pen that I did for Rebecca or just the center. Round, please. Gotcha. Thank you, Katie. Appreciate that. Excellent. All right, let's make it round first. Can't do much till it's round. Lower top. Now, get around on that. Right. We'll work the rest of it down. Christine, learn all we're not. Remember, they have a natural separation. We call the partner. Can't stay away from it. It's literally one of the big stuff because I have the Ziploc bag. Big stuff right here. That's something. It's something. We got even more big shaving. So see, Rebecca, you get a little piece of everybody. Big shaving. I laid it down. I'm back. I'm back. I was just giving measurements. We're at 0.58. Yeah, it was here the whole time. I just laid it down over there when I took my bio break and took my apron off. Excellent, Caden. Excellent. Okay, we're back about, let's see, 0.58. I'm such a chicken. Come on, Tim. Take some off here. Super slow when you get down in there because you don't want to get a gouge and go too far. 0.56 on the money. Here we go to the other end now. Yeah, this it's a pretty one, Christina. That is for sure. You remember in the wood, you've got soft parts and hard parts. You know, like the grain, there's soft in between the hardness, the ring of the grain. So you have to be careful how hard you push. You got to push pretty evenly, or you're going to find that soft part and do a gouge, and then you may ruin the blank. So these wooden ones, they take a little extra TLC, if you will. Now, once we're all done, the sanding will smooth all those uneven things out. Okay, 0.59. We're coming down on this one here, slowly but surely. Let's see how we're doing down here. On the money. Perfect. Look at all these little occlusions here. These are just pieces of the wood that, and some of those will disappear as we play. Others will remain. I never fill them because I never know how the CA glue will react with the pink. If it were just straight up plain wood, I could fill them because I don't have to worry about the ink bleeding or changing color or something. And I actually did it one time and made it look worse than the actual occlusion. So we'll play there. Let's see. Let's see where our Cheerios, our tire is going to go. Okay, this one is not quite 5 long. It's about 4 7/8. So that'll give us just a hair short of 2.5 inches. That's about our center there. Let's see how that matches up with that occlusion. We should be able to. I'm probably going to dig most of that out when we're doing the donut and the up out of the donut kind of thing. Okay, let's see what we get here. Super gentle. We're in no hurry with these wood blanks. Tracy, I remember Derek now. Wasn't Derek down a Little Rock at some point or somewhere in Arkansas for a bit and then move back for a little while. Well, this is the Cheerio in the middle. You want to like Rebecca's. And you can't do Cheerios next to each other. Doesn't work too well. We've done it in the past and it scares me a little bit. That is for sure. But yeah, double Cheerios on a wooden blank like this, that would scare me a little bit. We'd probably make it through okay, but it would still scare me. There we go. That should be pretty good right there. Let's make an actual Cheerio here instead of a flat tire. Man, this one was tough. This is quite the unforgiving wooden blank. There we go. Beautiful. Okay. Time to finish this baby up. Blower is off. Oh, Mosley. Oh, yeah. That was not many. I haven't met many truly worthless people. But he was one of them. Yeah, he was a case. That boy needs some mental help. Yes, he does. Refilling my water bottle right now. Taking a drink of my Coke Zero. Okay. Let's get back into it here. Where's my sanding pad here? think I moved it over there. There we go. We're going to be looking like a stuck pig here in a minute with all this pink going everywhere. It's going to look like a murder scene here in a second. Dan Mosley. Oh, haven't heard that nightmare of a name in a long time. He was like Breewood. You know that? He was like Breewood. Yeah, he wanted to be Breewood. That's what it was. That's what Carrie goes. Yeah. Breewood didn't last long because he finally got to the point where his butt couldn't cash the checks his mouth was writing. Here. Yeah. Look at this. Purple going everywhere. Dr. Pepper, no sugar. Good stuff. Yeah, well, it's all the sawdust coming off on sanding. It's always you get the most when you're doing this sanding block.
What end is that?
Rounded. He wanted rounded, and then he wanted the rest like Rebecca's. So got a little flying tire in here.
How
kind
long
of
is
deal.
it?
5. Yeah. Yeah, I am a Dr. Pepper fan. Moved to Coke Zero a couple of years ago after many years of a Diet Dr. Pepper. And now I like Dr. Pepper no sugar. I like Sprite no sugar, or Sprite Zero as they call it. And I like Coke no zero. And I really love the Cherry Coke no zero, or Cherry Coke Zero, I think it's called. All right, that's feeling pretty good. All right, love it. Yeah, I don't know what happened at Breewood. He went down there to Lubbock, Texas, and didn't pass the good market manager test. And haven't heard from him since. I even texted him once or twice. Guess his phone number changed or something. But yeah, they were full of something. Breewood used to say, "Yeah, who's that blonde lady that ran the super center? She was the divisional. Carol. Yeah, Carol's got my life all planned out." I'm thinking, no, she don't. Carol's busy worried about herself. Trying to keep out of trouble. She ain't got your life figured out. Spindrift. Never heard of that. What is Spindrift? What does it taste like? And where do you buy it? Is that like a energy drink or soda, juice, kombucha tea? And on these wooden blanks, you just keep massaging them till they feel good and smooth. Yeah, I remember your brother now. I remember him. I remember him. Sparkling water with real fruit juice. Oh, nice. Nothing like Lubbock in the rear view mirror. Yeah, Joe. Ain't a lot out there. It's like watching that show, Landman, out there in Midland, Odessa, or wherever the heck they're at. truly is a town in the middle of the desert. Caden, I know you can't hear us, man, but this is going to be one hot pen. Oh, my goodness. Hot pink, hot grain, hot shine. Woo. Where do we put the beeswax on this baby? Oh, my goodness. I need to get to the store more. Yeah, the fruit does add the sugar. Yeah, I remember that. I remember hearing about that anyway. They've all got fabled stories with Gary Rains in there somewhere, don't they? Whew, that thing is getting smooth. I always get these chunky wooden ones, you know, and you start off and you go, boy, I sure hope that thing shapes up and looks good. And they always turn out incredible. Absolutely incredible. Waco's pretty nice. I like that area. I really like Temple. That was a pretty nice little surprise of a town. Needs some growing up to do, but other than that, it was pretty nice. Whoo, hoo, hoo. This baby is going to shine up gorgeous. All right, so that's it for those. Now we got to wash it off. And I'm going to do a couple of things here. I still got this occlusion right here, and I want to get that cleaned out. There we go. See that little Grand Canyon there? I want it as natural as it can be. See that? Blow all that junk out of the hole from sanding. All right, now we got to clean this baby off to get all the stuff off. So let's get a paper towel here. Testing mattresses. Go to sleep, 8 hours. There you go. Diamond paint till it's time to do it again. Yeah, I got you, sister. Joe would like that job too. It does sound perfect. I get all my sugar in chocolate and peanut butter. I flood this with water just to make sure I get every little bit of the junk off it. There we go. Now we'll break out a clean one and dry it up. Joe, this is going to truly smoke our eyeballs, man. This is going to be incredible. Now watch how white it gets as we dry the outside molecules of water that have a little bit absorbed. This is a stabilized blank, so it really can't absorb much water. It's just the outer layers of the wood, outer molecules. But I want to dry it up really good so I can get it to absorb the beeswax and oil. Okay, so here's what it looks like. All cleaned up. Looks very, very nice. Oh, that's beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. There's a lot of wood stuff. Look at these holes, these bark occlusions, this little gap here. That's all part of the gorgeousness. The lucky, none of it's where your fingers go. So that's good. There's a little, that one's not a hole. It's just dark something or other. Okay, now get a little bit of my secret mixture here. We'll wipe this on here. Beeswax, vegetable oils, all that kind of good stuff. A lot of sugar and a lot of peanut butter, but you can get some peanut butter that's just all peanuts and salt. That's the one I choose the most. So because I love peanut butter, but I don't want all the sugar. And now what I'm doing is I'm just creating heat so that it, since you quit drinking, chocolate ice cream, chocolate donuts are my favorite. Yeah, nothing wrong with that. Yeah, but you never had to worry about your weight, Audrey. You're as skinny as they come. Always jealous of Audrey. I'm like, geez, how does she eat all that food and like skinny as a rail? Or thin. Thin's probably a better word than skinny. Skinny makes it sound like you're starving. All right, feeling very hot and very warm. And this one does not get the old polish. That is it's finished right there. Oh my goodness. It is beautimous. Now what I'll do is, because a little bit of that wax got stuck down in the hole, I'll blow that wax out while it's still warm. There we go. I want all that natural wood gorgeousness to be fully evident. There it is. That is a very good looking chunk of wood. It's got some nice chatoyance in it right in here that reflects as you move the blank around. Oh my goodness, look at this mica shine right in here. We may have to go to the leopard scope for this one. Whoo. That is pretty. Yeah, we're gonna have to go to the leopard scope. This one is leopard scope worthy. Actually, they all are, but this one you really want to see it. Let me bring it out here to the bench. Let's get it focused here. Yeah, look at that. Look at the burl in that thing. Oh my goodness. There's one of those holes. We're going to leave that hole because it's gorgeous. Look at that shine right through there. Wow. Woo, baby. Man alive. Caden, you are lucky. There's that nice little bark occlusion there. Beautiful chunk of wood. I love that. Oh my goodness. That turned out gorgeous. Wow. Beautiful. Absolutely stunning. I'm glad, Caden, that is yours, buddy. That's cool. Yes, sir. Going to a good home. That is absolutely scrumptious. It is. I'm telling you, I'd have loved that chunk of wood on an ink pen. That'd have been beautiful. And then for everybody's digestion, this is the pen that Caden bought on the live the other night. Oh, let me go to the big camera here. That'll come back here in a second. This is we call it pink lemonade. Sort of yellow on this end, pink on this end, and mixturing in the middle with lots of cool looking glitter in it. Some big chunks, but a whole lot of little micro glitter. Yep, Caden, that one's pretty cool, brother. Pretty cool. All right, let me put that in the out bucket. Ooh, that thing is nice. That is a great looking color, I'm telling you. Let me get this off of here. Get the fan going to get it dry. I don't know why I turned that thing off. All right. Okay, everybody. That is the end of tonight. Been a wonderful 3 hours with you. I had a fabulous time turning, entertaining, and having a good time. And everybody's on your side, Caden. I'm glad you love it so much. Can't wait to see it in your hands. You got to take a picture of it in your hands with your diamond painting. And we want to see how great it looks. That's okay, Caden. I'm glad playing Cards Against Humanity. I don't know what that is, but sounds like it's pretty intense. You guys have a wonderful evening. We will see you not tomorrow night. Watch for me in the premieres, and we do have a Leopard Leap live tomorrow at 2 Central. You guys have a wonderful evening. Thank you for being here. And as always, have a wonderful evening.